Hey loves, I'm back on live again, and today I'm ventilating a curly hair, as you can see. I'm ventilating a curly hair, and it's a 4x4 closure. As you can see, I've started already. I'm done with the base and some part of it. So let's continue. I'm using the double split knots. Double split knots. So that is what I'm using here. And I'm still using the diagonal method, ventilating diagonally. That is what I'm doing here. And like we usually do all the time, I pick 1 to 2 strands. So I pick 2 strands, then I start ventilating. This method is termed as the double split knot. Double split knots. So this is it. Double split knots. Hi dear, you're welcome. So we are ventilating a 4x4 closure today. And as you can see, I'm done with some part already. I'm done with the base and 1/4 of the other side. So let's continue. I'm using the double split knots to secure my knots. The double split knots. Please tap on the screen to like this live. I'm I'm creating a closure from scratch, a 4x4 closure. The hair is a human hair. Yeah, I'm using human hair extensions. This is how the bundle looks like. This is how it looks like. Yeah, this is how the bundle looks like. I hope you can see it here. Hmm. So I've started already. Let me zoom out for you to see how it looks now. Yeah. So I've started already. I'm done with the base of it. And I'm on my right side. I don't know the direction it will be facing for you, but for here, it's my right side. And I'm done with some parts. So let's continue. So I'm using the double split method. Yeah, that is for the knotting type. The knots I'm making is double split. That is when I take my hair, I knot this side, come and knot this side too as well. Then I pull, I make sure I'm holding well, then I pull again to secure the knots firmly. Please tap on the screen to like this live. Please tap, share this video, like, comment, subscribe, mm, anything to keep the live moving. Please, let's do that. So I take some strands, that is like two, at most 2 strands. I knot this side, come and knot the other side. Then I pull my hands on it, then I pull. Yeah, that is it. Mm. So we take it again. I knot this side, then knot the other side, pull, then that is it, to secure or make my knots very tight. Yeah. So let's continue with it. You can leave any question you like to ask me. You can leave that question in the comment section, and I will say hi or answer to that question. Oh, and or answer to that question. So this is a double split method. This is my strands. It's like a 12 inches here. So I fold one, just the small part. I fold this, then hold it firmly like this. Then I take a look at the hole. Let me zoom out a little so you see. Yeah, so this is it. I just take one hole like this. Then I take some strands, like two at most. I wrap this side, do same for the other side, then hold it to secure a knot. This is the double split knot. Double split knot. So I'll take it again. I do the same for this side, do the same for this side too. Then pull, I secure a knot. Then this is it. I'm creating a closure from scratch. I'm making a 4x4 closure from scratch. The method I'm using is this double split knot, and I'm also using the pattern I'm using is the diagonal pattern. Mm, yeah, so let's go. You can see I'm ventilating diagonally. Please tap on the screen to like this live. Just tap on the screen to like this live. Please tap on the screen. You can like, you can share, you can subscribe if you haven't. If you have subscribed already, please turn on your post notification bell so you get notified anytime I upload a new video. Yeah. We are creating a closure, a water curl closure from scratch. It's a deep wave actually here, a deep wave from scratch. And my client gave me one bundle. She gave me one bundle. Here's the bundle. Yeah, here's it. She gave me one bundle to make a closure from. And let me show you the part that I've used already. So far, this is the only part that I've used here. This is it. Only this. This is the only part that I've used. So I have more strands that I can use to work. I have more strands left. So let's go. I'm open to answer all your questions. So please leave a question. Also tap on the screen. Please tap on the screen to like this live. I'm not seeing any like on this live. Please tap on the screen to like it. Just tap on the screen to like it. Please tap on the screen. Let me know if you guys can hear me as well. So I'm doing a double split knot. Please tap on the screen. Tap on the screen. I'm creating a closure from scratch, making a four, but this is a 4x4 closure. This is a 4x4 closure. The last time we worked on a 5x5 closure, we've worked on a 4x4 closure, we've worked on a 7x7 closure, and we've also worked on a full lace. Those who have been coming to class, they know what I'm talking of. Yeah, so let's continue. This is a 4x4 closure, but the bundles I'm using is a wet curls bundle. When I finish, I'll wet the hair for you guys to see. A lot of times people think after ventilating your wet curls or your closure, you lose the curly pattern or the curls, you begin to lose the curls become loose or not tight again. But that is not true. It depends on how you ventilate the curls. So anytime I want to ventilate it, I don't brush through the curls. I only cut off the weft. After cutting off the weft, then I just comb through the top part. If you can see, this is it. This is it. I only comb only this part. I comb only this part. Yeah. I don't know my lights and yeah. So I comb only this part. But you can see this part is still curly. Yeah, so I don't comb the curly parts. I only comb the top part of it. So after that, I still have my curls intact. Yeah, I still have my curls intact. As you can see, I just pick a strand and this is my curls. My curls are still intact. So that is it. If you do this, your curls will be intact even after ventilating. Please tap on the screen. Please tap on the screen to like this live. I'm having 0 likes now. Please tap on the screen. Please tap on the screen to like this live. I'm creating a 4x4 closure from scratch. And this is how we are going about it. If you have any questions, please leave your questions in the comments section and I will answer them. Anything you like to know about hair ventilation, please leave a comment in the comment section. And let me know if you guys are also hearing me clearly, crystal clear. So I'm picking like 2 strands at most. Yeah, 2 to 3 strands. Because when you get to the front part, somewhere here, from here going, I have to pick like only 1 strand. So I'm picking two to like 3 at most 3 strands now. Mm. Please tap on the screen to like this live. I'm not seeing any likes on the live, but I can see people are here. I've seen quite a number of people here, so please tap on the screen. Please tap on the screen to like this live. Share to your friends, your family, your friends. Mm. Tell them Miss Kate is live and she's teaching you all how to ventilate, how to make a closure from scratch. Please tap on the screen to like this live. Please tap, please tap, please tap. Please tap. It's absolutely free to like this live. Please tap on the screen. Please tap on the screen. I'm here to teach you everything you need to know about hair ventilation. I've taught you how to ventilate as a beginner, the patterns of ventilation, the types of knots that we have, and also how to the best method or the best pattern to use when you are either making braided wigs or you are just making like a bundle wig. Yeah, I've also taught how to refill your bold closures, your bold laces. Yeah, so we've learned a lot. Tap on them. Please subscribe to this channel so that anytime I come on live, you get the notification that I'm live. So you can also join the class and you don't get to miss any because we learn a lot over here. We learn a lot over here. On a normal day, I would actually take money to teach, but I come here to do it for free. So please tap on the screen please tap on the screen. It will go a long way to help me, to support me. And also like this live and subscribe to my channel as well. I have interesting content. I'm into AI storytelling as well. And I have a lot of amazing content on my channel, from ranging from jealousy, drama, thriller, stories that will put you in suspense, dark tales. I just have interesting content on my page. So I'm teaching and I'm entertaining you as well. So please subscribe to my channel. If you're not a fan of learning new stuffs, yeah, obviously you're a fan of entertainment. So this is a two-in-one channel. If you subscribe, you get to have two you get to enjoy like two things from one person. Yeah, yeah. It comes with a bonus. So if you subscribe, you get entertained and you also get to learn a lot. So please subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe. So like I said, we are doing a closure from scratch. This is a 4x4 closure. This is a 4x4 closure. And the hair I'm using is a deep wave. It's a 12 inches deep wave. The pattern I'm using is the diagonal pattern, and the knotting type is the double split knot. The last time I taught you why it's called double split knot. The reason why it's called double split knot. The reason why it's called double split knot is because when you take your hair, you knot this side, this is single knot, and because you separated it, it's called split, like you splitting something into two. So because you separated it, it's called split. So when you knot one side and you come and knot this side, this is what we term as double split knot. This is what we term as double split knot. I'll take it again. You knot this side and knot this side. This is called double split knot. We have one that is called single knot. That is when you section your hair, you are still splitting, so it's called single split knot. But you only knot this side, then that is it. This is single split knot. Single split knot. But this is double split knot. Double split knot. When you knot two sides, it's double split knot. And this makes your knots like very secured. It makes your knots firm. That's why most of the times we use this knotting technique, because it makes your strands firm, well secured, so it doesn't come off easily. It makes your closures last, unlike single knots that you knot only once. It wouldn't last, but this type of knot will last. So it's called the double split knot. The double split knot. This is it. Double split knot. I hope you guys can see. Hi dear, you're welcome. Please share the live. Please share the live. Please share. Please share. Please tap on the screen to like the live as well. Tap on the screen. Please tap on the screen. You use the double split knots only when you are ventilating like bundle wigs. You are ventilating a closure that you later use like bundle or hair blend. Yeah, you can use the double split knot. The single split knot is also good, and that one is a bit even faster than the double split knot. But as compared to how durable the knots will be, I'll always recommend the double split knot. I always recommend the double split knot. I'm leaving one hole in between, so I don't want to mess it up. It looks like I've jammed other holes. Sometimes it happens. So what I do is I just section them, then take them off. I section and take them off, then I continue. This time around, I open my eyes wide so I can see my holes well. And I'm leaving one line. Mhm, And, mhm, and I use my network. So this is it. I have my comb here. I'm going to comb through so you can see how it looks now. I don't comb through to the far end, otherwise I will mess up the curl. So I just comb to this side. After I'm done, I'll wet my bundle. I'll wet it, then comb through. So let's continue. I want to get to this side before I start coming this way. So let's continue. I have 6 more lines to go. So let's go hard and stronger. Let me see if I can be a bit faster this time around. If I can ventilate faster. Please tap on the screen to like this live. You're not liking at all. It's making me sad. Please tap on the screen. Please tap on the screen. Liking is absolutely free. So please tap on the screen to like this live. Tap on the screen to support me by liking this live. Please tap on the screen. We are going a bit faster, making sure the knots are well secured. Yes, let's go. Ventilation is sometimes tedious, but it's a little bit therapeutic. That is what I say. It's a form of therapy to me because you have to be a little bit careful, patient. Yeah, so I see it to be a bit therapeutic. Yeah, aside the stress that it comes along with, I see it to be a bit therapeutic. This is it. Let's go. Imagine knowing how to do this. You can get or create closures for yourself anytime. When you are bored of wearing maybe your 4x4 closer, you can just simply cut or buy a new bundle. You can simply buy a new bundle, then ventilate a new closure for yourself. You get to save all that money. Yeah, so let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We are almost done with one line down, one line down. I'm using the diagonal pattern. Yeah, so that's why you can see everything is moving diagonal. I'm using the diagonal pattern. So this is it. One line down diagonally, diagonally. Let's move to the next line, the next line, the next line. We have 6 more lines to complete, and I'm done with one. This is the second one. So after this, I have 4 more to complete. Yeah, we are trying to ventilate a bit faster this time around. If you are wondering the number of hairs I'm picking like at most 2 to 3 strands. Yeah, two at most should be 3. Yeah, but the best is two strands. But in case you pick three, that's fine. Just make sure your knots are well secured. And to make your knots well secured, that is when you will put your hands on it and pull. Don't pull too tight. Otherwise it will get torn. So a little pull, a little pull. Don't apply too much pressure. Just a little pull will go a long way. So this is it. Mm, yes, we are getting it. We are getting it. I'm open to answer all questions. So please, if you have any question, leave it in the comment section and I'll gladly answer all your questions. Mm, yeah, almost there. Almost, almost. I've been doing this for 5 solid years. I started learning. I said it the other time that I learned here on YouTube. No one taught me. I wasn't even like going that by then I was too young. I didn't even know we had YouTube live. So I came to watch a couple of videos from other like ventilators. Then I practice on my own. I come and watch, then I practice. I come and watch, then I practice. It took me a couple of months for me to grasp that. Like since I wasn't under any supervision, it took me like a long while for me to grasp everything. But after that, I've taught a couple of people, I think four different people, and each of them, I think the longest they took was like a week or two to like grasp everything. Yes, yes. So if you are under proper supervision, it's it will help you. It will really help. You can go a long way. You can learn a lot. I took like I said, 6 months, like a couple of months to learn everything, to know how to hold my pin, to know how to secure a knot. It took a couple of time, but here I am. In the long run, I was able to get it. So that is what matters the most. I've been I've been able to get it, and this is what I do and get paid for. I work in the comfort of my house. I'm always home, just working on orders, 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 orders. If you are in Ghana and you are looking forward to learn how to ventilate, you can send me. I have my Gmail in my bio, in my description. It's like my actual channel, my page. I have my Gmail over there. You can go there and send me a message. I'll get it then. I'll reply to you swiftly, give you my WhatsApp number, then we do the further discussion over there. Yeah. I'm willing to teach anyone who wants to learn, like at a small fee. At a small fee. If you get proper supervision, yeah, you'll be able to grasp a lot in like 2 weeks. Because all my students, I think they lasted 2, 3. The maximum was like 1 month. Yes. So in 1 month, that is like 4 weeks. You'll be a pro, pro, pro. You'll be able to do a whole lot so that you can start making money for yourself. Because this has a lot, it has a lot of, it fetches a lot of money, yeah. Because it's kind of tedious, it's a bit stressful to do and all that. A lot of people are not into hair ventilation, unlike the hairstyling and the other ones. We have a lot of people who are in the hair industry, but not that same number of people can be found in the ventilation industry because people find it's a bit stressful to like learn because it's a bit stressful though, but when you are able to get it, if you get the concept, oh la la, you will complain no more. You will just be complaining about how maybe tedious or tired you are. Aside that, you wouldn't complain because the money is actually worth it. The money is worth the stress and all that. And I get to work in my comfort zone. I'm always home. When I feel tired, I rest, I go on breaks. I sometimes even stop and go and take a nap, sleep a little, go and cook, eat something, go out. I can do a lot of things. I'm privileged to a lot of things, unlike like other people who are doing other jobs. Yeah. So if you're looking forward to learn a skill, I'll recommend hair ventilation. I recommend no matter how tedious is it, it is, you definitely come to the end of um, what you are doing. You definitely finish whatever piece that you are working on. So as you can see, I'm done with this side. I'm done with it. So let's try and build everything so we get on the same page as this. Yeah. So that is what I'm about to do. Mm. I'll start from here. We are still picking at most 2 to 3 strands. Yeah, this is it. Then I come here. I'm still ventilating diagonally. I've been ventilating for some time now, like I said, for over 4 to 5 years now. So I can easily like predict the next hole that I'm supposed to put my strands in. I can easily predict them. So come and learn. I urge you all to come and learn at a small fee. It's not expensive at all. And it's like a one-on-one class. So you get to ask all your questions. And I'm very patient when it comes to like teaching people how to ventilate. And my students can attest to that fact. I'm very patient. I'll make sure you grasp each and every like part very well before we move to the next part. And like I said in my other class, all the people I've taught, they are doing so well. Some have shops of their own that they work, others work with people, they are in partnership with people. You can get a hairstylist, like a big hairstylist, a big um brand, then you partner with them so you can be ventilating their closure pieces for them. So you can partner with a big brand, then you start ventilating their closure pieces for them. So you can be ventilating their closure, their laces for them. If they get any torn laces, yeah, they contact you. Me, for instance, I'm in partnership with a lot of hair brands, a lot of like hairstylists. So anytime they encounter a problem like refilling or torn laces, yeah, they contact me. This, for instance, you can see I'm doing it for a hairstylist. She actually has a human hair, but she wants a closure on top. The bundles didn't come with a closure. So she wants me to make a closure from scratch so that she puts it on she sews it on the cup, then sells it out. So that is what I'm doing here. So this is for a client. She's a hairstylist actually, but she doesn't know how to ventilate. I am a hairstylist as well, and I know how to ventilate. So the benefit that comes with it. It's a good benefit. So after doing this for her, this closure for her, she gets to sew it herself, then style it herself. Yeah. So if you are looking forward to learn a skill, I recommend hair ventilation. Very good skill. Very how do I say it? Like money day inside. Money day inside. Aside all the stress, money day inside. Yeah, you get to enjoy And the benefits, you get to work from home, you get to work from home, you get to do a lot by yourself. You can sleep, go take a nap, go out on holidays, no other jobs that you are required to come to work on holidays. No. This one is because you are running your own business. Just that it's only when like you have orders to work on. But with that car, you can tell your clients, oh, I'm actually busy this day. So you get your order on this day. Yes. And when you become like a pro, you get to ventilate a lot of pieces in like in a couple of days, in a couple of hours. This one, for instance, I think I started like 3, 4 hours ago. Yeah. And I would have even exceeded like this part. But I was actually like on a phone call. So it slowed down things a little. But I would have actually been like been somewhere here, if not for the phone call, because I would have been like paying much more attention to it. So I'm still ventilating diagonally. You can see diagonally. Yeah. Please tap on the screen to like this live. Tap on the screen, tap on the screen to like this live. Please tap. It will do me some good. Please tap on the screen. It motivates me to come here again. So please tap on the screen, like this live. If you are new here, if this is your first time coming across my channel, this is Miss Kate and Miss Kate Studio. I'm Miss Kate, by the way, but the name of this channel is Miss Kate Studio. And I make AI stories and I also come on live to teach you how to ventilate. Anything you need to know about hair ventilation, I come here to teach you for free. So, if you're a fan of entertainment and fan of like learning something, acquiring some form of skill, then this is the right channel for you. I urge you all to subscribe to my channel and turn on your post notification bell so you get notified anytime I post a new video or I come here, like I come on live here, so you don't get to miss any of the sessions that I have, any of the sessions, any of our class sessions. Yeah, because I get to teach you a whole lot. I've taught a whole lot since I started. I've taught how to ventilate as a beginner, the patterns of ventilation, the types of knots, the right pattern to use, the right type of the right knot to use. Because not every piece of uh, not every how do I even say it? You have to use different patterns for different things. If you are making a braided wig, double split knot is a no-go area. You have no business with doing double split knots. It's only when you want to make this bundle wigs, blend wigs, yes. But with braided wigs, you can use single knots. That is the best knot. Yeah, so turn on your post notification so you get notified anytime I come here, I come on live and also post videos as well. Then please, my storytelling content, please be watching them for me, okay? It will go a long way. The stories are very interesting, like very, very interesting stories. Some are real life stories, some are non-fictional stories too. Others are fictional stories. You get to enjoy, like it's very interesting to listen to. Mm. There is this one that I posted, I think a couple of weeks ago, about a man who maltreated the woman that she suffered with. They gave birth to 3 children. The man threw the lady out because of he had gone to meet like another lady. Yeah, yeah. So the lady advised the man to throw his wife and kids out, and it's a very interesting story. It has a lot. It has a lot of plot twist that you were not even how do I say hoping to see, plot twist that you didn't expect. Yeah, it has them. And the recent one that I just posted a couple of days ago was the lady whose mom advised her concerning her new boyfriend. It turned out that the boy was actually a demon who worshipped a snake, and it's an interesting story. I don't want to spoil everything for you. Just go watch it. It's on my channel. Go watch it and you love it. Whatever you think about the video, you just leave your comments in the comment section. And like I say all the time, I always reply to comment sections. I always reply. If you have any question, if you have any recommendation, any advice, I'm open to all of this. I'll reply you, okay? As you can see, things are coming together. Things are coming together. That is one thing about hair ventilation. And slowly, slowly, good things come to those who wait. Yeah, you just need the patience. But in the long run, you definitely get what you are looking for. The goal that you want to achieve, you definitely get there. Yeah, just keep on taking the baby steps, the steps. Yes. Just keep on taking it, keep on ventilating, hole by hole, line by line, and you definitely finish whatever lace you are working on. If it's a full lace, a frontal, a 7 by 7, don't be scared. Just take it. You definitely get it. You definitely get to the end of what you are doing. Whatever time you get, just keep on working. And I said the other time, when you are working on pieces like this full lace and those stuffs, put a timer, put a timer on yourself or a target that, oh, I want to get to this side. If I get to this side, I'll take a break. Maybe you'll be like, if I finish this side, I'll go take a break. Then you go take a break, a 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes break. Then you come back again. Then you set a target for yourself. I want to get to this side. After this side, I'll go take a break a little. Yeah, that is it. That is how we do it. That is how, I don't know for others, but this is what works for me. Mm. I get to put a break. Maybe I can work for 3, 4 hours. Then I'll go for a break for like 20, 30 minutes. Then I come back again to come and work. So that is it. You put a target, you set a target for yourself, and you definitely finish whatever piece that you are working on. You definitely finish. You just watch me. You you will definitely finish whatever that you are doing. You get to the end of the lace. Mm. And if I get closures like this 4 by 4, I'm so happy because these laces are like very easy to work on. You just finish in a matter of time. Like I said, I just started this piece like 3 to 4 hours ago. Yeah, but I want to when I want to leave, and so let's say this is okay. Yeah, let me come forward a little. Because from here, somewhere here going, I'll start to pick one strand. So mm, I think when I count I think, yeah, when I ventilate the last two, I think that will be enough for me. I'll use the rest for the one strand. Yeah, so I think this is okay. I'll start ventilating one strand from here. So let's try to seal this part. Let's cover up this part. Yeah. Please tap on the screen to like this live. Share to your friends, your family, your loved ones. You can help that sister by sharing this live to that person. Come and learn a skill. Learn a skill on your own. I never paid money to anybody to teach me this skill. So I've paid money to learn how to install hairs, learn how to use the machine for sewing wigs. I've paid money for people to teach me how to revamp, how to style wigs and all the other stuff. But for 4 to 5 years now, I haven't paid money to anyone to teach me how to ventilate. This is self-taught. I came to learn on YouTube. I was here 4 to 5 years ago. Here somewhere it started 2019. That was like 2020, 2019, 2020, the COVID era. Yeah, that was when I was like, I actually have a passion for hairstyling. Yeah, I love to style hair, do hair for people, braid and stuff. I was like, as I was on YouTube exploring, then I came across hair ventilation. I was like, what is this about? What is hair ventilation about? What is this? Let me learn more about it. I kept on watching videos. As for the videos there, I watched them and because I watched a lot of videos. By then I was working as a sales girl, a sales attendant. So I mostly use my salary for data because YouTube and like being on YouTube for longer hours consumes data. So I was using most of my salary for buying data. Then I'll come and watch the videos. I'll watch the videos. I keep on watching the videos and I decided to give it a try. I went to look for the pin. I didn't even get this pin in the first place. I didn't get this type of pin. I got the wooden one. Yeah. If you're a ventilator, we have the wooden one. This part is wooden, but the needle here is the same thing. Yeah. So it was a wooden one. Then I started ventilating with this. And I've said this story here like a lot of times. When I started ventilating, I kept on like injuring myself because this part is very, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it's very sharp. It can easily hurt you for blood to come out. So I kept on injuring myself. Then I stopped. Then I'll come back again. I stopped. So I stopped for a while. I was like, this thing is not helping me. I should just put it somewhere. Um, so after some time, I didn't stop watching the videos. I kept on watching. Like they looked so nice to me. I like to be creative. So anything that has to do with creativity, using my hands to create like a masterpiece, I'm down for that thing. So I was like, if people can do it, then I too can do it. Like what stops me? What's the difference between them and I? There's no difference. They are just like me. So why don't I also like keep on practicing? Practicing the same makes man perfect. So I kept on practicing, and for a whole like couple of months. It took me a couple of months, like let's say 6 to 7 months to grasp everything fully. The patterns. By then, I didn't even try to learn the double split. I was just okay with the single knots I was doing. I was just okay with the single knot. So after 6 months, learning how to ventilate the pattern and everything, I found out it was very stressful. I was like, no, I can't learn this thing and like keep it to myself. No, I have to start making money off it. Have to my data, the data that I use to watch all these videos, they have to pay off. So I started taking orders, posting on Facebook, on my WhatsApp. Yeah, those were as at then, those were the I was young by then, so those were the platforms that I knew. Facebook and WhatsApp. Yeah. I kept running ads on Facebook. Mm. Then, lo and behold, I got my first order. I was so happy about it. I didn't even think of the amount to charge because I didn't know how much, like, to ventilate a closure for someone. I didn't know how much it costs. And like I said, by then I knew how to braid. Braiding too was something no one taught me. I don't know, it came out naturally. I knew how to braid. No one taught me how to braid. I can braid all types of hair, cornrows, box braids, spiral braids, all types of braids. Like I've perfected in it now and I can do all types of braids. So um, and I took order for a cornrow. I was very happy for it. I ventilated the frontal and went ahead to braid the cornrow. The only problem I had was my knots, the strands that I was picking. They were not as tiny as this. Excuse me. The strands were not as tiny as this. They were a little bit um like bulky, a bit bigger than this. I was picking like 4 to 5 strands, so my strands were a bit bigger. But I didn't stop, mind you, I didn't stop watching this video. So I even said it the other time. I joined a lot of ventilation groups on Facebook, a lot of them. There are quite a number of ventilation groups on Facebook. So I go there to watch people's work, what they do. Then I study it for some time. I look at the pattern, I look at how tiny their knots are. Then I keep on watching the videos. I keep on watching the I followed quite a couple of ventilators in on Instagram. Yeah, for that side they were posting videos how they ventilate their lasers. Then I kept looking at them. I was like, this one, theirs is so like nice, very beautiful. They are not as smaller as compared to mine. So what is the secret? What do they do for their knots to be smaller? Then I started reducing my hairs a little bit. I started reducing them, reducing the number of strands I pick. I pick like two strands, and I'm like, oh, okay, so this is what they've been doing. You just have to reduce your strands. Then I reduce them. If I happen to see that I've picked like more than the number required, then I drop it, then I pick a different one. I was literally doing everything to make my work look very pretty. And it actually paid off. I'm so proud of myself. When I finish, I'll show you a 5 by 5 I ventilated with this same hair. Just that one the inches is a bit longer. And it looks so pretty. It's for the same client as well. So imagine you're able to ventilate in a week, you're able to ventilate like 4 to 5 pieces. That's quite an amount of money. 4 to 5 pieces. That's quite an amount of money. Yeah. Yeah. Trust me, you can use a day to ventilate. If it's a 5 by 5, I can use a day to ventilate a 5 by 5 week. That is for a double split knot. If I'm doing single knots, the one for braided wigs, I can ventilate like two or at most three. Yeah, three, three in a day for 5 by 5 closures. Yeah. So ventilation is something. It's a good skill if you're looking forward to invest in yourself as a lady, if you want to invest in yourself, you want to learn a skill, I will recommend hair ventilation because it has really helped me. It has really helped me in since I started ventilation by the grace of God. I don't think there are days that maybe I feel like I'm tired, I don't want to work. Maybe I need to rest. But I've always had orders to work on. I've always had orders. I've never sat like a month idle or 2 weeks straight idle by choice. No. I always have work, like something to do. Just that sometimes I brush them off. I just want to relax a little. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I just want to relax a little bit. Other than that, I always have work to do. I always have work. I've never gone broke since I started ventilation. I've never gone broke because it's either I'm ventilating a lace, it's either I'm refilling. The refilling is the one that you see sometimes. You can buy your wig, you can wear your wig for some time, then maybe the hairs over here will come off. So yeah, so when I refill, when I put hairs back there, it's called refilling. Yeah, so it's either I'm refilling wigs or your someone's lace. So just recently, I had wanted to come live to even like show you how it is done, but I'm hoping I get another order, then I'll teach you how it's done, how to repair torn laces. If you happen to get a torn lace, if your lace tears, no matter how bad the tear is, you can always fix it. You don't have to throw it away. You can always fix it. And these are all the things. These are things the refilling, the repairing of torn laces. I learned everything on YouTube. Yeah. I learned everything on YouTube because with the torn laces, you have to use this same ventilating pin to repair that torn lace. And we have a thread, a different thread that we use, a transparent thread to this same thread that was used there. I don't know if you can see, but this same thread, yes, that is the same thread that we use to like sew the torn parts. Yeah, So that is it. I always have orders to work on. I'm always busy. eh, And I'm very grateful. Like close to 4 or 5 years, I've not gone broke. Like I'm always having an order to work on. I always have money like on me. eh. So if you are looking forward again to invest in yourself as a lady, you want to consider learning a skill, you know, you should learn hair ventilation. And wig making, hairstyling is something that is like, should I say, um, is rampant. Yeah, rampant. Everybody is showing wig, everybody is installing wigs, everybody is styling, revamping. So you can be a bit unique. That is when you do hair ventilation, you get to collaborate with a lot of hairstylists. You get to work with them because most of them don't know how to do hair ventilation. So if you know how to do it, why not? They like to work with you. You they like to work with you. So that is it. Mm. You guys can see we are slowly approaching this side. We are getting to the end. That is one thing about ventilation. You will always get to the end. You will always finish whatever piece you are working on. Even if the lace is wide, like this, very big, it's very big than you are expecting. 7 by 7, like 7 by 7 is very wide. Anytime I see a 7 by 7 lace, I'm like, oh, when am I going to finish this thing? But the moment you start, you keep on working, you definitely get to the bottom of it. You definitely get to the end of the race. So that is it. Just when I started not long ago. Have I been doing it's almost like an hour, but look at where I am. I'm almost done with one side of the closure. So you can literally do like two of this in a day. Yeah. If you are very busy, you can do one in a day. Eh, How wonderful is it for you to be able to create your own closures? Mm. I noticed I've seen a couple of people say there are machines that you can use to ventilate, but you don't appear like this. You don't get your work to be like neat like this. Most of the machines, the ones that I've seen, it makes like your, how do I say it? It makes your strands like together. It's as in crowded. It doesn't give it that realistic look. Yeah, I've seen a lot of Chinese and those hair Philippines, those big companies who own like big brands, big hair brands. I've seen them like I've seen them employ people to ventilate for them. They also do this hair ventilation. Those frontals and those things, they do them, they create them from scratch. The same thing that I'm doing, that is the same thing they also do. They also have people who ventilate for them like this. Yeah. So this is it. Wherever that you go, this skill will be very useful for you. You can get wherever you find yourself, you can get people to work or partner with. Mm. And even if you are a hairstylist, I urge you, like, you should learn how to ventilate. Imagine being a hairstylist and knowing how to ventilate. Even if you are going to install a hair for a client and maybe you happen to mistakenly maybe rip some parts off. As a ventilator, you shouldn't even be scared at all. You just bring out your ventilating pin. You take some hairs from the back of the cap. Then you continue with it. You continue with your ventilation to repair that board place or that torn part. That is it. You don't have to be scared of like spoiling someone's wig or so. Recently, I had a friend, she's a hairstylist as well, but she doesn't know how to ventilate. So she contacted me that she mistakenly bent a client's head while she was um, using her hot comb to flatten the hair. She mistakenly, the hot comb was too hot, so it burnt the lace. Yeah, it burnt the lace. It was a bit quite big. And you not being a ventilator, that means you have to pay for that wig that you've spoiled. She has spoiled someone's wig. It was a new wig actually. She has spoiled someone's wig. So if let's say that she wasn't a let's say she is not a hair ventilator and she doesn't know anybody that ventilates, what's she going to do? That means she would have to refund her client the money that she gave and the money that the client gave to her because obviously she has spoiled the lady's wig. But she just contacted me and I was like, oh yeah, I can fix it. She should bring it. So she brought it. When you are refilling, this is what you do. You just cut some part of a different lace. So let's say with this same lace, I have a spare lace over there. So I'll just cut off some parts. Then I'll attach it at the down part. That is I'll turn the wig upside down. Then I attach it there. Then I use my pin and this thread that I was talking about. I use it, then I stitch it, then voila, I'm done. After stitching it, I come to the board plate, then I fix it. And that is like the cheapest services. So I fixed it for her. She was like, "Ah, I'm a hair saving grace because if I didn't do it that way, she would have to refund her client. And she didn't know where she was going to get that money from to refund that client. So if you're a hairstylist, I urge you like you should learn it. You should learn how to ventilate. Provided she knew how to ventilate, she wouldn't have she wouldn't even go through the stress of having to pay me. And initially she didn't know me. It was someone who recommended me to her. So take it as he said that friend wasn't there. By the time you've arrived at your final decision, then you have to pay your clients. So if you're a hairstylist, I urge you learn how to ventilate. Ventilate. I'm a hairstylist as well. I install wigs, I do wig making, I revamp and all these things. But I've learned ventilation and it has really helped me. Very although there is a lot of money in ventilation. There is a lot of money. A lot of from hair ventilation because it's not like overrated. I don't know if you can like it's not all over the place. Ventilation is not all over the place. Quiet. It's just like if it is 100%, I'll say maybe 40% or 50, 50, 40 know how to ventilate. So yeah, I'll urge you all to learn hair ventilation. If you're able to learn hair ventilation, you'll go a long way with that. Please tap on the screen to like this live. Tap on the screen. Tap on the screen, okay? Please tap on the screen. We are getting to the baby hair side. I said baby hair. We are getting to the front part where I'll have to start taking like one strand, one strand. So tap on the screen. Tap on the screen. We are almost done. We are almost done. No matter how big your lace is, you always finish whatever piece that you are working on. You always finish. You always finish. That is it's like baby steps. Slowly, slowly, step by step, hole by hole, line by line, you eventually get to the end of whatever piece you are working on. So when I finish, I'll wet the hair a little bit for you to see. Yeah, it's a curly hair, and my client is using it to make like this is a 12 inches deep wave. Yeah. So after that, she would put it on her cap and sew the bundles and resell the wig. So this one, she is going to get a lot of profits because she didn't buy a new closure. You know how much closure costs? Closure is expensive these days. Yeah. So she paying for these services for me to make a closure for her. Then she gets to sew the wig. Then she gets to benefit like a lot of benefits, and I'm also benefiting. Yeah, because she didn't go buy a clothes she purchased my brand. So I'm also benefiting. And I've been working with her for like I think 2 to 3 years, yeah, 2.5 years, yeah, back to back. Anytime she wants me to ventilate a closure for her. She contacts me, then I'll do it for her. There are even cases whereby other vendors, like other hairstylists, her friends have contacted her and asked if she knew like anyone who knows how to ventilate, and she has linked me like yeah to work for them. So I've worked with quite a number of people, a lot, quite a number of people. There is this client that I work with, and she's not in Ghana. She's in somewhere Tokyo. Yeah, Tokyo. She's also a hair vendor, but she doesn't know how to like she doesn't know how to braid, she doesn't know how to ventilate and all those stuff. So I do the braided wigs, I ventilate and do braided wigs for her. Then she resells it in the country that she is. So like I said, since I started ventilating, when I learned how to ventilate, I've not gone broke. I always have something like money on me. I always have one or two orders to work on. And by the time I'm done, I don't even post it. That's the most surprising thing. You can go check out my socials. I don't post. I don't post on TikTok. I hardly post there. On Instagram, I hardly post there. On my WhatsApp, I don't post at all. But once in a while, then I post. I post just for people to know that yeah, I'm active. I'm taking orders. But I barely post. But I'm always having orders to work on. Cause the few people that I work with, and I'm always getting recommendations and those things. And most of the time is hair ventilation. It's all in relation to hair ventilation. It's either the person wants a refill, the person wants me to ventilate a new closer, wants me to ventilate a full lace for a braided wig. I'm always doing something. I'm always doing something. So that is it. If you are looking forward to work from home, work in your comfort zone, work under no pressure, I recommend hair ventilation. And I said earlier, I think a lot of you were not here. Uh, if you are in Ghana, you want to learn, you just contact me. I have my Gmail in my, I don't know if it's bio or, but like my main page, my channel description, I have it there. You just contact me. I'll give you my WhatsApp number, then we talk more. It's at a like a moderate fee, and it's a one-on-one class. I get to teach you like everything into detail. If you've been here before, I said it in my previous class that I've taught like I think four people, and they are doing so well. I usually don't open slots because I'm always like working. I'm always working on orders. Yeah, so I usually don't advertise to like work and to teach people, and I school as well. So I'm looking forward after completion of school, I'll mainly focus on like teaching students, teaching people how to ventilate because it's a lucrative business and I don't want to be spending the money alone. I want people to spend the money with me because sometimes I get overloaded with work. There have been several cases, most of the times during Christmas period. I'm so overloaded with work that sometimes I have to let some go or the people that I've taught, the people that I've taught, I sometimes contact them, then they tell me they are also busy, like they have a lot of orders on them. So times where they don't have orders on them or they are a bit less busy, then they get to take some of these orders from like myself. I recommend them to my clients as well so they can work with them too. So if you're in Ghana and you're looking forward to start a skill, you want to learn a skill, I recommend hair ventilation. Hair ventilation, it really pays. Despite the stress, which we all work whatever work you want to go into is stressful. Nothing good comes on a silver platter. So aside the stress, you get to enjoy. There's a lot of benefits. You get to work in your comfort zone. You are home. Since morning, I have an order to do, but I've literally been on my phone trying to like create content. So after some time, then I was like, let me start working on this order because no matter the case, no matter the problem, I'm the same person who is going to work on this order. So the earlier the better. Let me just start working on it. And I think 3 to 4 hours now. Look at where I am. Look at it. So this is it. You always finish whatever piece that you are working on. This one, um, I think in 30 minutes I'll leave. After leaving here, uh, I'll try and finish everything in like the next 3 to 4 hours. So I think by roughly 12:01, I'm done. Then I'm done working on my piece. I give it to my client tomorrow. Then I take my money. That is it. Yeah. So imagine if you are able to do like 4 to 5 pieces, work on 4 or 5 pieces of lace in a week. That's quite an amount of money. Yeah, that's quite. And mind you, I don't do that alone. I also do braided wigs and stuff like that. So invest in yourself, learn a skill today. A skill will go a long way to help you. Mm. After completion of junior high school, I told my dad that, oh, he was like, I should take forms so I go to tertiary, apply for the university. And I don't know, growing up, it's been, I don't know if it's a passion, but I didn't want to work for someone. Growing up, I had never wanted to work for like companies. I'd always wanted to like come up with my own business and stuff. So when he told me that, I was like, okay, I'll do that. But first of all, I would like to learn a skill. I want to learn a skill. Oh, so my dad actually took me to like a makeup school for me to learn makeup and hairstyle. So after learning that, and I was like, no, I need to add more. I want to do more. So that was when I went to learn I learned ventilation on YouTube. I started learning hair ventilation on YouTube. Mm. And after that, I was like, okay, I want to learn how to do like hair installation. I want to like perfect myself because the school I went, the woman was like very good at hair and bridal hairstyle, and yes, not just normal ventilation. So eh, I went to pay for another class for the person to teach me how to then check machine, then also how to like in weeks. So that was what I learned. And while all these things are like really contributing, they are really bringing a lot change. It has changed my life in a lot of ways. So we've gotten to that. I'm trying as much as possible to pick only a strand, only a strand, so that I can make the front part a bit realistic, make it look realistic and natural. Uh, Please tap on the screen to like this live. I'm not seeing the tapping at all. Please tap on it. Tap on the screen to like this live. Please tap, please tap, please tap. It's absolutely free to like this live. We want the front part to look realistic, so you have to try pick at least one strand, then that is it till you get to the end. And when you are picking one strand, you have to be like extra careful because it's just a strand. It can tear easily. So just a strand, then remove. Just a strand, then remove. Mm. So hair ventilation. It doesn't entail too much. When you just grasp the hard part, the hardest of it for, as a beginner is when you are securing the knot, like learning how to pick the strands and to secure a knot. When you know how to pick the strands and secure a knot, the rest is very easy to learn. The rest is you learning the pattern. And the pattern is if you use your eyes, you can see it. If you keep practicing, you become conversant with it. So if you know that this is the hole. After this hole, you have to put it in this hole. After this hole, you have to put it in this hole. After that, you have to work on this line. So the hardest part is you being able to pick up strands. That is the only hard part when it comes to hair ventilation. So if you are able to pick up strands and knot it, then you are good to go. Mm. That was what I found a bit difficult when I started learning how to ventilate it. It took me, I think, months to be able to mm, um, not my hairs very like nicely. Anytime I knot them, they become loose and come off easily. Eh. So it took me months for me to be able to grasp that part. But like I said, if you are under supervision, if someone is teaching you, me, no one taught me. I just watched videos and I started practicing on my own. But if you have someone teaching you, you get everything within the shortest possible time. Yeah, you get everything within the shortest possible time. Then you are good to go. Mm. So that's it. If you also want to go through the method that I went through, mm, that is like watching and learning from the internet. You can also choose that method. Oh, the hairs are actually confusing me right now. If you also want to go through that method, you just do that and go. It's a long method though, but if I don't practice the same make man perfect, you can keep practicing. In the long run, you become perfect at what you do, then that is it. Please tap on the screen to like this live. Please, please tap on the screen. Please tap on the screen. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. This is a two-in-one channel. I have entertainment and I have educational uh, like sessions too as well. With entertainment, I create AI videos, AI storytelling videos, fictional and non-fictional stories. I do tell them on my channel. And I have interesting stories that I've uploaded on my channel. I only come on live to teach you how to ventilate. Yeah. So if you want to be entertained and also want to learn something, this is the right channel for you to be on. Stick and stay. Just subscribe to it. Subscription is absolutely free. It costs $0.0000 to subscribe to this channel. So please subscribe. Uh, you do me a great good if you subscribe to this. I have more content and like exciting sessions to bring to you. I said it yesterday that I'll be teaching you all like I think somewhere in the course of this week. Sorry, in the course of this week, I'll come and teach you all how to repair your torn laces. When you happen to get a tear in your laces, you don't throw your wig away or don't throw the whole closure away to get a new one. I'll show you the easiest way to repair your torn closures. To make them, it would even be not, it would not look visible unless you turn your wig upside down for someone to see that you've actually repaired it. Yeah. So I'll teach you that side too. Mm. So if you don't want to miss that class, please subscribe to my channel and turn on your post notification bell so you get notified when I come on live or when I post any of my AI stories. Please be watching my AI stories for me. The stories are really interesting. They're very interesting. You get to learn a lot and you also get a chance to drop a comment in the comment section. And if you have any recommendations too, you recommend them to me as well. Mm. So this is it. We are trying to make our closure look, the front part look realistic. So you don't need any plucking. After doing this, there is no, my client doesn't need to pluck the hairs because they look realistic already. She doesn't need to pluck them. The last time I came to class, if you came to that class, yeah, I taught you how to ventilate your hairline to make them look realistic so you don't get to plug your wigs. But sometimes when you plug them, you get to over plug them, then you mess up the lace, the closure or whatever um lace is there, you get to mess it up. So if you are able to ventilate the hairline, give it to a hair ventilator to ventilate a very good hairline for you. You will not need any plucking because the hairline looks realistic already. So plucking doesn't come in. So this is it. If you are looking forward to learn a skill, hair ventilation, consider hair ventilation. If you have been thinking about contemplating if you should learn how to ventilate, I'm here to motivate you that yes, you are making the right decision by learning how to ventilate it. You just need just a small to this small. You just need your ventilation pin. You need your comb, then your scissors, then your dummy, your vent. I have a ventilation cradle in which I've put my dummy on. If as a beginner you don't get your cradle, you can afford only the dummy, that's fine. You can put the dummy in between your thighs, then ventilate. When I started, I wasn't having the cradle. It took me like I worked for like 2 years, I think 2 years, 2.5 to 3 years before. I just got the cradle not long ago. So I was putting the dummy head in between my thighs to ventilate. Yeah. So but if you can afford the cradle, it will help you. It will save you from all these back pains and neck pains. Yeah. But if you can't afford it to, you just get a pillow or anything to make you not strain your back or your neck too much, then you're good to go. Mm. So this is a you can see the hairline is coming together. It's coming together. Mm. My battery will be running low very soon. Let me do let me do like additional 2 to 3 lines. Then I wet the hair for you to see its curly nature. Most people think when you ventilate curly hairs, you lose the nature, the curliness. Yeah, it goes away, but that is not true. Before I started in the course of me doing this live, I showed those who came here earlier how to ventilate in order not to lose that in order not to lose like your Kelly nature. Yeah, yeah. You just after cutting off the weft from the bundle, you don't comb through the whole hair. You just comb through only the top part, the part that you are going to hold for the ventilation. Then you leave the rest. Then you leave the rest. After doing that, anytime you are done ventilating, when you apply your water, you retain the curls again. You get back your curls. Ah, there is this thread over here. You get back your curls. So let me try and do an additional line. Let me see the battery percent. Yeah, let me do an additional line. Then I wet the hair and we call it an evening. Mm, I'm picking one strand and since this part you picked like 2 to 3 strands, you can try your best to pick like one strand so it looks like even. So this part looks a bit bulkier than this part. Yeah, that is how we do it. Otherwise, if you end up picking two strands, two here, you wouldn't notice the difference. You see, it would look the same as this part because you picked the same number of strands in all the parts. But this, the front part, that's why it's called a hairline. The front part has to be lighter than the back. Yeah. Even as a human, you know your hairline is lighter than your actual like your hairline is lighter from the rest. Yes, that is how I can say it. Your hairline is lighter from the rest. Mhm. So let me just wet the hair. As you can see, you see this part is lighter. And imagine you don't need to pluck. It doesn't need plucking because it looks pretty already. It doesn't need plucking. And so I have my spray bottle here. Let me spray there. See, my spray bottle is not working. I wanted to spray the water for you guys to see how it will look like. It's working now. So I'm spraying the water on it. Then I'll comb through for you to see the curly pattern. This is a deep wave. So let me zoom out a little for you to see. Yeah. So this is it. And I'm going to comb through now for you to see that it still looks curly. Mm. You see how everything is lying down. Mm, mm. Okay, I started from the bottom, but if you can see, this is it. So after all, the curly nature wasn't lost. You still retained your curls. I don't know if you can see it, but this is it. The curls are still intact. I'll raise it up for you to see. Look at it. The curls are still intact. I hope you all can see it. Yeah. So this is it. The curls are still intact. This is the 12 inches curly hair. So when you ventilate, you are getting a 10 inches because we fold the hair into half, like one quarter of it. So this is it. You can see the curly nature. Please tap on the screen to like this live. Mm. I've taught you something for free. Yeah. So this is it. This is the curly nature. You can still see the curls are intact. Yeah. There is this piece I'm working on. Let me bring that one too as well for you to see. Bring that one out. Sorry. So I did the same for a 5x5 closure. Yes, I just ventilated this 5x5 closure. Mm, I hope you all can see. I ventilated this 5x5 closure. I've not wet it yet, but you can see the curls are still intact. This is it. You can see. Look at the back. It looks very neat. Mm, it looks very neat. No pullouts at the back. Everything is intact. You can see. Yeah. Look at the front side. The middle part has been created already. Yeah. The camera keeps the lights in, but you can see what I'm showing now here. So this is it. Put it on my tie and look. You can see. You see how natural it looks. Mm, yeah, that is it. This is it. So I'm going to say it again. If you want to learn how to ventilate and you are in Ghana, you want me to teach you how to ventilate. I have my Gmail in my bio, my main page, the main page bio. You go there, you tap on my Gmail, you send me a message. I would see it and I'll give you my WhatsApp number. Then we start the discussion from there. Yeah. I'll just charge you a moderate price, just as a small fee, at a small fee. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'll also give you beginner sets. What you will need, I'll buy the ventilation cradle, the dummy, the ventilation pin, all these things. If you're in Ghana, 2,000 cedis. 2,000 cedis in dollars is like approximately, yeah, how many dollars? How many dollars? That is like, yeah, $200. Yeah. So $200. I'll get you the tools that you need to have before you start ventilating. And I also take you through a one-on-one class. And I make sure you become perfect. You get a certificate too as well. I make sure you become perfect before you leave. So that is it. Thank you all for coming to my life. I'll meet you some other time. Bye. Thank you guys. Love you so much. Bye for now.